Hi, I'm going to do some sightseeing in Sweden, or to be more precise, here in Stockholm. To find my way around here, I'm going to use the Atlas GPS. The Atlas, like any GPS, helps me establish my position, but the really unique feature is the way it works with its memory card. You don't need to download new data for each city you come to. It contains information about roads, waypoints, like museums and restaurants, you name it. And it actually contains information about the entire Scandinavia. First, I'm going to store my car as a home waypoint to find my way back. I do this by pressing Enter and once more pressing Enter to say yes. And then I'm off. Now I want to find the Vasa Museum. I do this by entering the name. I push the Find button, choose Map Places, push Enter. Here I choose Point of Interest and I choose to find by name. And I write Vasa Museet. And now we see Vasa Museet in the list. I push Enter to go to the list. And here again I choose Vasa Museet by pushing Enter. I now see some information about Vasa Museet, like the telephone number. And I chose Go To by pushing Enter. Okay, once this is done, Atlas shows me the way to the museum. As I navigate towards the museum, I can use the zoom in and zoom out function to see more or less detail. As we see here. Here I can see both where I am, the cursor, and where I have Vasa Museet, the small icon which is a museum on Djurgården. And actually, here I see the museum. Here we are. Now I want to go to the castle. It's actually just behind me, but as you see it's a lot of water, so I want to use the subway. And Atlas is going to help me to find the nearest subway station. To find the nearest subway station, I will use the Find function. I choose Map Places by pushing Enter. I choose Point of Interest, and by using these buttons, I choose a category. I choose the railway stations, and by pushing Enter, I come to the Find By menu, and here I will choose Find By Nearest. And as we see here, Östermalmstorg is the closest subway station. So I will choose Östermalmstorg by pushing Enter. Now I get some information about Östermalmstorg, and I choose Go To by pushing Enter. And we start to navigate. To find the royal castle, I'm going to search to its address, Slottskajen. I push Find. I choose Streets by pushing Enter. Here I choose First Street and I change to S. I'm looking for the name Slottskajen. And here I find Slottskajen, so I push Enter. And I now enter the Find In list and I push Enter again. And in this window I go down to Find First Street. We have Slottskajen. Now we have found Slottskajen, and now we will navigate to it. And now I see that the castle is just around this corner. Now I've done the castle sightseeing tour, but now it's time to head for the car, and I do that by navigating to my home waypoint. I push find and I choose go home by pushing enter. And the navigation starts directly by itself. Time to go.